Welcome to another episode of 1,000-Yard Rifle Clay Pigeon Challenge hosted by Roaming Shot here in Slaughter, Louisiana. This is a monthly challenge where we take 5 shooters to test their marksmanship on clay pigeons from 100 yards to 1,000 yards. On the range, we have 5 sets of clays at each berm from 100 yards to 1,000. Shooters will fire their assigned lane starting at the 100-yard berm and work out to 1,000 yards in 3 minutes and 30 seconds with 15 total rounds. Shooters must hit their clays to proceed to the next distance in a modified Know Your Limits format. Points will be earned increased at each distance, 10 at 100, 20 at 200, and so on, for a total of 550 points. Hope you enjoy the episode. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of 1,000-Yard Rifle Clay Pigeon Challenge here. It's in Slaughter, Louisiana at the Roman Shot facility, guys. Thank y'all for watching all the episodes so far. This will be episode 8. This is our redemption round. So all these shooters that you'll see today have been drawn back for one chance back to the finals. So next month in the finals, we'll get a life-size animal target. They'll get a Corbin 6 barrel, and they'll also be getting a long shot hawk. Guys, this week this month, we have TJ. TJ's from Bonham, Texas. Him and Bull came out, and guys, like I said, we just drew names out of the lot of guys that didn't make it for each episode. So TJ's back. He had to shoot our rifle last time, so he had a little technical difficulties with his, and got him squared away. And
yeah, no excuses this time.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a bad part. You know,
that's
no
right.
excuses.
Well, you still got out to 600 with a gun that you've only shot really when we did the mile class, but came back out and.
But you know, you got good weapons, so
we spoiled you a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. No, you'll do great today. So tell us about what you got today.
I've got the Desert Tech. It's an SRS A1, so it's an older model. It's got the Viper PST Gen 2 on it. Got an old 100-town arm suppressor on it that's been converted to hub, and I'm going to be shooting reloads. So it's in 6.5 Creedmoor. So.
Yeah. So I always ask, what do you think is going to be the most difficult? So what did you take from the last time that you're going to do different on this one?
Well, different rifle to start off with.
Right.
Having the first focal plane scope, I'm hoping is going to help. But last time I figured out that the 500 and 700 yard berms with the grass are really hard to spot misses.
They're the toughest ones on the course.
That's where I'm going to struggle and whatnot. But, you know, hopefully, good Lord willing, and the creeks don't rise, we'll maybe get a little farther this time. I've got to get past 300. You know, that's my goal today.
Yeah,
if I can make it past that, I'll be happy, smile. You know, we'll party a little bit, but. We're gonna see what we can do.
That's it. I got confidence in you. You're gonna do good.
I'm glad you do.
Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
You're ready.
And go. Can't see. Impact. Impact. Ooh, that's like behind the berm.
Two man packs. We may be camped out here.
You're doing good. Let's see. Steal Spencer's line. Do something different.
Yeah.
That was different.
Just time.
Just over the top.
Yep.
Just
Your
over the
first
top.
one. All right, guys. Next up, we have Shaun. Shaun is, as we mentioned on the last episode that he was in, he's a member here at Roaming Shot. He shoots here at least once a week, if not more. Him and Fritz and some other guys got together, and we put in some barricades downstairs, and we did a little challenge a couple weeks ago. And
PRS challenge, yeah.
yeah, and he was stretching out on us, so he did good. It was impressive. So I expect big things today. So out of the last episode that you were on, you got out to 500.
Well, I made the 500 shot, and the wind was kicking my butt on the 600.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was left, right, left.
Yeah.
And I ran out of time at that point.
And it's not much better today.
No, it's not.
So it's back and forth, back and forth. So tell us a little bit about what you're shooting.
Yeah, so I've got a Defiance Ruckus Action. This is the MPA Vanquish chassis. Got a Proof Research pre-fit barrel, and then a Steiner 5x25 scope.
Yeah, what brake are you running on it?
That's the DN5 by MPA, and I'm shooting a 6GT.
6GT. You can always tell when Shaun is shooting, even if I'm just pulling up. He has one of the loudest brakes out here, but I tell you, his gun don't move. So
No, it don't.
It plays a part. But so what are you expecting? What are you expecting? But what did you take away from the last time, which you're going to utilize on this one?
So I got to be more persistent with my shot, making sure I'm set and rifles in my shoulder well, so I can see that shot where it goes. Right?
Yeah, that's the key to it.
Yeah.
Watching your impacts on this one for sure. So cool. Well, good luck, bud.
All right, thank you.
You ready?
Ready.
Go.
Impact. Old Firebird looked good. Now it's blocking his next shot. Impact. Impact. Shooter, you will shoot the first clay on this one. The other one went down range. Because it's not there. Impact. 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 Keep it going. Good job. Is that one twisted?
I think so.
Yeah, shoot the neck. Shoot the first one.
First one?
Yep.
Can't see it.
I know. I can't see it either.
Take it down on.
What's that? I saw that one. All right, guys. Next up is David. David's from Hammond, and he found us on the interwebs or something. How'd you find us?
Yeah, the Reload Discord server and off of YouTube.
Off of YouTube. Well, cool. Cool. So, guys, we're always looking for more shooters. We have the finals next month in February, so we'll start our new series back in March. So if you get in, send me an email, benfob@romanshot.com. You can call us at the office or message us on Facebook or even YouTube. So, and we'll send you an email out and get back with you. But anyway, you were on the last episode. It hadn't even dropped as of right now.
Yep.
So it'll be up quick, and you got drawn back. And you made it out to 300 on your last go.
Yeah,
right?
I made out at 300, and then instead of shooting at 400, I started shooting at 500 and confused everyone.
Yeah, nobody can figure out where we're going.
No.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Now, so
Yeah, it usually helps shoot at the right target.
Yep. Got to make impacts on the correct ones.
Yeah, you can't spot a miss when you're way off.
Yeah, nobody else can spot it either.
Yeah,
when you're
you know,
too
it
up.
helps if you dial the correct elevation for the correct target.
That's right. What are you shooting today? I see you put a piece of railroad tie on here. Let's go around.
Yeah, it's a piece of 3D printed weight. So I made a bag rider. 3D scanned the gun and catted it out, and I got 4 3/4 pounds of lead shot in it.
Oh, cool.
So it brings up to 20 1/4 pounds total.
Good. I've never seen it before, so that's
Yeah.
What's right here? Is that where you cut it and put it in?
Yeah. So the printer had a failure when we had a power outage, and it stopped, and it wouldn't finish printing that last piece. It knocked it off the bed, so I had to print it separately and then solder iron together.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, it's different. It looks solid.
Yeah.
So, well, cool. Tell us a little bit about the rest of your build.
It's a 243 Winchester match Criterion barrel, 26 inches. Got a 10-inch Form 1 can, and I'm shooting 108 Burger Elites at about 29.95 with 38 grains of varget.
Cool. Well, we'll see how you get going today. So what you take away from last time? Just making sure you're on the right one?
Yeah. So far as shooting this morning, I don't have real high hopes to get out that much further than last time, but
Well,
we'll see.
baby steps. Get one more.
Yeah, we'll
That's
see.
it. So cool. Well, man, I'm glad you're here.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, shooter ready.
Ready? Go.
Impact. Impact. See what that can is flying. Impact. Yeah, good. Doing good. Impact. Good shot. All right, guys. Next up is Spencer. Spencer is you right down the road. Were you Clinton or what's that class?
Slaughter. I'm 10 minutes.
Slaughter. Yeah. So, anyway, Slaughter. Spencer was in one of the first episodes, wasn't it?
Second one.
Second one. That's what I thought. So,
Yeah.
he got out to 500.
Yep.
And which is, if y'all seen all the videos, 500 is getting to be about max on a lot of them. So, I think you can do better than that. I wouldn't comment on YouTube. Come try it out.
Yes.
It is very humbling. But anyway, what was your takeaway on the last one?
Well, the last one I kept shooting the same hole at 600, and one thing I would say is either you can't see the impact, I would just move to the left, move to the right, or move down or up, and
Especially after two shots, try something different.
Yeah, because it just wasn't working.
Yeah.
But we had a good time. It was a great time.
Yeah. Well, you got a different rifle this time.
I have a different rifle. I have one of Ben's barrels, Corbin 6 with a Tikka action, and his stock, and a 7 PRC. So I'm not going to see my impacts today. I have his brake that I'm using too, Roman shot, and it's a good shooting gun, and I'm here to have fun.
That's it. That's it. Well, you shoot
like I
pretty good
told TJ, if I get past 300, I'm doing good.
Yeah, he's mad. TJ took his line.
That's it.
But yeah, I mean, you shoot a mile with this gun.
Yeah.
Constantly down here in Louisiana, which is not hard, or not easy to do. For one, just trying to find a place to shoot that far is difficult.
Yep.
So he has a place over across the river that he gets to do it. But well,
I'm looking forward to having fun.
yeah, me too. Do better today.
I hope so.
Ready?
Yep.
Start.
Impact. Impact.
Wait a minute. Is that on the rail?
Yeah, you're
Okay.
Impact. This is the frame that's missing one disc.
To the right of the bear. No. Okay, 4. Okay.
Impact. So proud of you.
Now 5. Let me find it. Okay.
Oh, I just killed her today. Impact. And that one's going, yep.
6 is to the right of the bear. Right?
Correct. Impact. Oh boy. Little hunter rifle shining.
There's the bear. To the left of the bear.
That's
right?
correct.
What a mirage.
Impact.
11. What about 700, right?
I can't tell you. But you need to go back and count them. Shit.
6, 7. All right. Let's see.
Impact. I mean, not impact. Time. Bruh, you were like, no, you didn't get it. No. All right, guys. Next up, we have Corbin. Corbin is from Shoudrent, Louisiana. If y'all remember from the, what, 3 episodes ago or 2 episodes ago?
I think it was episode 6.
Episode 6? Yeah, so I can't count anymore. But anyway, him and his brother and his dad all came from North Louisiana and came down and shot. And it was difficult, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, what would you take away from the last one that you're going to change on this one?
Not be zoomed in all the way
Yeah?
when I'm shooting.
Back off on the closer ones? Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 10-4. What are you shooting today?
It's a Ruger American chambered in 6.5 Creedmoor.
Yeah.
It's in a Oryx chassis with the Arkin op kits on it, and shooting hand loads.
Shooting hand loads. There you go. Who's reloading them?
My dad.
Your dad's doing it? Cool. Cool. Well, man, just have fun with it.
Yes, sir.
All right. I know you was a little mule lip last go around. Don't worry about that wasp. He ain't gonna get you. Yeah, knew you was a little broken hearted on the last go around. So
Yes, sir.
yeah, goal is just to beat your brother today, huh?
Yes, sir.
That's it. Good luck.
Yes, sir.
Shooter ready?
Ready.
Go.
Impact. Impact. You found you're doing good. You're all over it. Impact. There you go. Impact. Good job. Impact.
Left shot. Kick right.
Good run, dude. Good job. All right, guys. Next up's Josh. Josh from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. That's a mouthful. Trying to say that, rascal. Anyway, Josh came out on the last one, and I'll let you tell it.
Yeah, had some issues. I never had an issue with that rifle, but you know, when it got, I guess it's camera shy.
Yeah.
So I had a piece of brass stuck in the chamber. We had to get a cleaning rod, and had some issues getting the bolt out. So I called Defiance. They, you know, immediately, I mean, within 3 days, I had the parts there. Everything was fixed and all that. Changed out the bolt release, changed out the ejector spring, and everything. So not an issue since. So hopefully we're running good today.
Perfect.
But yeah, I had messed that up at 3, and then got it all clean. Burned up 1.5 minutes of time. Hit the 4 and the 5, and then knew I was out of time and didn't zoom out enough. Just trying to be quick. I stayed zoomed in, went from 5, headed to 6. I was dialed for 6, but I shot at 4.
Yeah, went back to the 4.
So, yeah.
It was quite the cluster. But you recovered quick, and I mean, you were making impacts. I mean,
Yeah, I didn't know about running a clean rod down the muzzle end stuff. Sometimes that messes with your shot and everything else. But, you know, I guess it was at 4 and 500, so it didn't mess it up enough that I was still able to make impacts at 4 and 5 at times.
Yeah. Yeah. So his daughter also got Drew back, but we have some bad weather going through the country right now, and she wasn't able to come out. But she was a shooter, and she was fun to watch. So she was on a couple of other little deals. Can you shoot better than an 8th grader or 7th grader?
7th grader.
7th
yeah,
grader.
She was a 7th grader one.
Yeah, and she lights out shooter. So a little disappointed she couldn't make it, but I totally get it. What would you take away from the last one that you're going to try to do different on this one?
Well, definitely hope we don't have any malfunctions and stuff today. Other than that, only thing I'm worried about today, I added a little bit of weight to it from last time, trying to lower the recoil still even more, and it is 7 PRC. But with the length of the table and everything where I'm having to turn, I noticed this morning with True and everything that it's moving quite a bit with those legs turned in and stuff, you know, so
Yeah.
I'm a little worried about being able to spot impacts.
Yeah, the sucker's a mile long, so our tables aren't quite designed for that. But yeah, they. I mean, you've got 3 foot from rear to the rest, if not more.
Yeah, and the thing I was worried about is this bipod mounts to a Picatinny rail, and that's on the very front of the Arca. If I had it on an Arca, I could just slide it back. But being at this bipod mounts on this Picatinny, that's where it's got to go, and so it's an issue with the window.
Yeah, yeah. Well, best of luck to you.
Do you want to hear about the build?
I want to hear about the build.
Okay.
We talked about it.
Well, briefly, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So it's a MDT ACC chassis with weights, Defiance Ruckus action, and a Bartline 32-inch barrel with a Dead Air Nomad L and the e-brake on the end of that. It's the Atlas BT35 bipod this time, and on top MDT rings with a Vortex Golden Eagle scope. Hand loads, running 80G brass, Vitovoy 565 powder, and a Burger 180.
Sounds just like your daughter.
Where do you think she got it from?
I know it. She spits it out well, boy.
That's how I make her know it. You know, that's you got to know what you're doing.
That's right. That's right. She does well. Y'all both shoot really well. I'm glad you're back.
Thank you. Good to have you. Appreciate it. Good to be
luck.
here.
Shooter ready. Shooter ready. Go.
Impact. 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 All right, guys, last but not least, we have Jonathan. Jonathan was on episode 1, and did you even know we were filming that day?
I didn't. I don't think most of the people did. I think it was a surprise to almost
I just called all the
everybody.
suckers we got out here and just told them to come on. But it was nerve-wracking for all of us on our first go round. So it was fun, but a lot of short stroking on the actions, and then I think nobody caught more heat than you on the mag feeding.
Yeah.
And it was just nerves, guys. It's different. It's a total different game when the camera's on you and the time's on. You got a dozen people sitting in here over your shoulder watching you. It's a little unnerving. So and he's not the only one that had feeding issues. It was most of the people on that episode and several others after that. But the gun shoots good. He shoots good. So no pressure, but don't short stroke it or have any issues today.
That's my goal.
That's it. So what was your takeaway from the first one till now? What are you going to change, or what did you learn?
Slow down.
Yeah.
Slow down.
Yep.
That's the biggest thing for me, I think, is just to not race the clock.
Right. Make impacts. Yep. Make each one count.
Yep.
Yep. 10-4. Well, tell us a little about your build, your budget build.
I've got a Accuracy International AX and 6.5 Creedmoor shooting hand loads, nice Night Force ATACR scope, and a Omega 300 silencer.
Yeah. 10-4. What bipod are you running?
Accutac.
Accutac. That's it. And running, are you hand loads or these are?
Yeah, reloads.
Yeah, reloads, that's right. You might have said that. I was looking at the bipod. Anyway, so what you think? Give me a call. How far do you think you're going to make it today?
If I make it to 500, I'll be happy.
You'll be happy?
I'll be happy.
Man,
I made
you
it to
shoot better than
400
that.
last
Yeah,
time.
well, that's
if
right.
I could beat the last time, I'll be happy.
Yeah, you're going to do good.
I cross my fingers.
If not, we're going to edit all this and take you completely out of here.
That's why I went last.
That's right.
Make it easy.
Glad you're back.
Thank you.
Ready?
Ready.
Go.
There we go. Impact. 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 All right, guys, that was a heck of a redemption round. That was pretty good. We had everybody got out. What was the closest impact?
300.
300. Jonathan got to 300, but man, it was tough. The wind picked up just at the last two shooters, and was pushing everybody right. And man, you couldn't have put more rounds in a tighter area than what Jonathan just did. I mean, he was really stacking them in there. It got so deep in the impacts that he was making that we couldn't even see the splash anymore. He had about a 10-inch circle in the, a hole in the dirt. So no misfeeds.
I wasn't redeemed.
Yeah, we need to talk. I'll bring you to church tomorrow. We'll work on that.
I'll be there.
And then we had three or four of y'all got to 400, and I ain't gonna hold that whole mic.
Yeah.
Thing's heavy.
You know, I definitely know I wasn't a professional shooter, and I didn't have any malfunctions this time. That was nice, but I did say at a Holiday Inn Express last night. That don't help.
Yeah.
Don't believe the commercials.
Yeah.
It didn't help.
Yeah, you're right.
So
you're right.
traveled a long way not to do better than last time.
But man, and the same thing. You were second to last shooter. You were stacking them too at 400 yards. Or 300 yards. No, 400. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You were, just right off the edge of the plate. As soon as you moved, boom, impact. And if you'd have done the same thing at 5, you'd have held. I don't know what you were holding for wind, but if
it ended up being a half minute, and it still wasn't enough.
Yeah, three-quarter would have been the number. Yep.
Yeah, and then you know, also too, I mean, everybody knows this mistake. Everybody's made the mistake, and you know, you'd hope it'd be your last time to make it. But you know, when you get done shooting and verifying at a 0 at 1,000, reset the scope, which I knew I did.
Yeah.
I just didn't go all the way because the scope doesn't have a 0 stop, and I'm not used to that. And I was 10 minutes high when I started.
Yeah. Yeah,
It
me and
just went
Chris.
downhill from there.
Me and Chris, my older brother, we were both spotters, and we both, when he shot that first shot, we both looked at each other and didn't go back to 0. So we played that. We've done that hunting before.
Oh yeah.
Shooting long range,
I did
and then
with my daughter hunting. I was shooting a coyote at 640 yards, and then didn't go back to 0. And then she went and shot her first buck, and I got it on film. Went right over his back. Thankfully, it was suppressed, you know.
Yeah.
And so he jumped and run a little bit and looked around, and then we set it to 0 stop that time, and then she nailed and double lunged him for her first deer.
yeah, it happens. Always high stress times too when it happens. So, what'd you think about it? I think you did better with my rifle.
I did better with your rifle. I did. I was not redeemed. I did worse than I did last time. He stayed in the Holiday Inn Express. I didn't have Wheaties this morning. It was beef jerky, so I should have had Wheaties.
Yeah.
But no, as always, it's fun to come down, and the camaraderie on these shoots and poking fun at each other and everything. It's a lot of fun, even if you don't get out to 1,000 or whatever it is. But it's a challenge, and all the people that are on the internet saying, you know, these guys don't practice, or they practice a lot.
Yeah, I can promise you they practice.
Well, why don't, you see why doesn't somebody use their knobs? And, people are screaming, use their knobs, use your knobs. And, when you're in that situation, you're timed, you're trying to, rush a shot and everything. There's a lot to it. So everybody that keyboard warriors, come out, use them to email and, come out and do it. So,
I tell them every time they put something on there, I invite them out, come out.
Yeah.
Put your money where your mouth is. It's not easy.
Well, I shot at the right target this time.
Yeah.
I got 100 yards further, so hey, it's progress.
Improvement.
Yeah,
right.
improvement.
Yeah, you did good. You did good. It's just
it was hard.
Yeah, it's 4-inch targets.
You're off by just a couple inches, and it's hard to tell.
Yep.
And trying to make that correction, and you don't make the right one. Well, that's another round wasted.
That's right.
But
that's right. You did good.
Good fun.
Yeah. And you utilized he played the course as well. I forgot you shot the 10-inch target at 500 just to see where your impact was going.
Yeah, you said do something different, and I was like, I want to be able to see that spot. So I did something different.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, that was good. It's there. We tell everybody when they get here, play the course, whatever's available. Well,
Well, I got farther this time.
Yeah, you did good. You were shooting real good.
Yes, sir.
Just got to settle in a little more, and you were shooting great.
Yes,
Just
sir.
I think just rushing just a little bit, and I
Yes,
think you'd
sir.
have got a little bit further. But you did great, man. Did
Yes,
real
sir.
good. What you think about it?
It was better this time. I wasn't as nervous with
Yeah.
the cameras and everything.
Yeah, yeah, it gets better. It gets better. The little guy behind the camera is not really intimidating, is
No, sir.
he? Well,
Did one shot better.
yeah.
600, I was actually calmed down and was able to see my first miss and correct and get there. 700, I saw my third shot. I couldn't see the first two, so
Yeah.
I think if I kept going, I probably could have got there, but that was tough.
Yeah, 700's tough. So it's 5, 7, and 9 are the toughest.
Right.
They got grass on them, so they're tough to see. So I couldn't even see the first two shots.
Right.
The third shot I was able to see.
Mm-hmm.
But you did good. 700.
Yeah.
700, man.
Right.
Better than most.
Well, I'm just last minute recall.
Yeah.
I mean, he called me in, told me Thursday, 2 days ago, he said, I want you to shoot this. I had a cancellation. He said, don't worry about it. You ain't going to win.
That's
So I come to have fun.
yeah.
I got past 300 yards. We did good, but I never thought I'd be leaving
Yeah.
winning. So,
Yeah, me either.
but especially with these calibers of guys.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I had a wonderful time.
I will
I
say
had a
he
wonderful time.
shot with a different rifle this time.
Yeah, I did. Shot one that Ben did have something to do with. So,
Yeah.
and Corbin 6. So
Everything but the action.
that's it.
Yeah.
But it shoots good.
Yeah, it
It
does.
shoots good. And was lucky today.
No, man, you did great. There wasn't no luck involved. You had it dialed in. Did good. Guys, next season's coming up. Email us, ben5@romanshot.com. Get it over to me. Let's get you out and get you on it, man. We have a good time. I'd like to thank Carbon 6 barrels, long shot cameras, rutting and strutting taxidermy. Yeah, life-size animal targets. I don't know if this one's going to fit, Spencer, but we'll get the right one. We'll get a rutting and strutting taxidermy hat. And another one of our long shot, long-range shootings like golf, but for men shirts.
Thank you.
How you like it?
Thank you, bro. I like it. It ain't gonna fit.
No, I can promise you that ain't gonna fit you. We'll grease it and get you in there. But
Appreciate it.
yeah, guys, again, thank you for viewing. We appreciate it. Anybody else want to throw some prizes in the pot for next season? We'd be happy to. We're looking for more people, and we'd be happy to have you out. If you want to come try it, give us a call, email me. Let's do it. Thanks again. Yeah, it's fun. Thanks again, guys, for watching.